What's going on, you guys? Today we're gonna do a quick midweek check-in on what I've worn this week so far. I've always wanted to do one of these, but I just never got the chance to it, so I just thought it'd be a good time to do it midweek, considering when the weekends I kind of forget about it. But Sunday was Easter Sunday, so I wanted to pick out something that I hadn't worn in a while, and I ended up with this one right here. So we went with Tom Ford's Lavender Extreme, which is really nice. I enjoyed it a lot, although I hadn't worn it in a while. I usually wear it to bed, but I decided to wear it out and about on Sunday. I was at work and I just wanted something kind of comforting, so I ended up with this. And you got like 3 different types of lavenders in there that are very similar to the lavender that's found in Beau de Jour. So if you've experienced Beau de Jour, this is kind of along the same lines. Creamy lavender, slightly hazy, a little bit of spice. I think there's clary sage in there, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. But overall, solid fragrance. Not worth the retail price for sure. But I did get this for, I think, like 60% off at the cosmetics company store. So I decided to pick it up, and I don't regret it at all. I enjoy it a lot. Really comforting scent, especially nighttime or rainy days or anything like that. But that was my scent of the day on Sunday, or at least half of Sunday. I wore 3 on Sunday, actually. The next one I wore after that, I wore that one for about 5 hours, and then I was like, you know what? Reached into my backpack and pulled out my sample of Le Parfum, which I've been enjoying a lot. I've worn it a couple times now, but I decided to wear it on Sunday as well. Kind of wanted something different. Along the same lines, it's a little comforting. I love the original Le Male, but this one's just a little bit more dense and a little spicier. I do get a little bit of a bubblegum note, but it's not the same type of bubblegum that was in Ultra Male. That one was a little too sweet. This one's a little more relaxed, I guess. But yeah, I love the bottle on this one. It's just an all black bottle. I've been trying to buy this. It's been on my radar, but haven't pulled the trigger. I don't want to pay retail for it, but I'll definitely buy it at a discounter or someone that's selling it for a good price. But I really enjoy this one. Projection's pretty nice, so it does perform really well. Comes off your skin really nice, and clothing. So solid purchase if you're looking for something that's just really versatile. You can use it on date nights. You can just, if you want to feel confident, I guess is a good time to use that one. Sunday night, so still Easter Sunday, we went with Celine Night Clubbing. So my sample of Celine Night Clubbing I used again. I think I'm like halfway through it, but I really enjoy this one. We'll eventually buy a bottle. I did miss my opportunity. Someone was selling one for a really good price, a partial bottle, but I was an hour too late into that. But this one's a very interesting fragrance. I get like, there's definitely some dry vanilla going on in there, but you do get this like sense of, cigarette butts, just kind of hanging out. It's called night clubbing. When I first heard the name, I thought it was gonna be, oh, here's George again. The other one was Dutch, but this is George. I thought night clubbing was gonna be some like party fragrance, something like Versace Eros type of vibe, but Turns out it was just night clubbing, but back in the, I don't know what it was, 60s, 80s, something like that, or 20s. I have no idea. But that's what type of night clubbing they're referring to. So there's a lot of cigarette smoke in there, some vanilla. Really beautiful fragrance. Like I said, I'm gonna buy it eventually, just not immediately. And Reptile's still on my radar, and so is Black Tie. So we'll do that, and we'll go on to. So that was these three on Sunday. So Sunday was a big day. We got 3 fragrances in. This one was put on to sleep, so I put on 1 spray to go to bed. Monday, I decided to bring out Queer 28. So I got this one back in September of last year, and I was using it quite regularly. Put in a big dent, but then I was like, I had stopped reaching for all my other fragrances at that point, so I decided to put this one on the back and use a few others. But Monday was the time to bring this one back. Was kind of craving something different again. I've talked about this briefly on my collection update back in September or so. And I just love this one. Reminds me of Santal 33's DNA, really rough and textured. So similar structure there, but it's just a really good, let me see. Just like a rigid leather. It's not dirty, it's not clean, it's just like a good in-between leather. I'm sure there's like a few spices here and there to kind of kick that up. But solid fragrance. I love this one. I do think the exclusive line's a little overpriced. I think this one was like $335 USD for a 50 ml bottle compared to the 200 ml or the $200 $50 ml regular line. So about $130 difference for the exclusive line, which can only be bought at those locations. So this one is from Dubai, I believe. Let me see. Sorry, it's a little dark in here. Yeah, so this is the Dubai exclusive. So you can either buy this all year at Dubai, or you can wait till September and you can buy it anywhere online or in the US. And just look at that beautiful color. This will stain clothes. It comes out exactly how it looks, and it even looks on your skin like that until it dries out. But this is a love for me. I really enjoy it. I had bought this for my 28th birthday. I thought it was fitting because it was Queer 28, and my 28th birthday was on the 28th of September. So thought I'd get this as a memory. And the year before, I had bought Citron. What is it called? I think it's called Citron 28 as well. So the year before, I had bought this one, which a reviewer has been asking me to review it, or a commenter. And I wore it for 3 times after he requested it, and I just never got around to the video. But solid fragrance. I like this one a lot. It's from Seoul, Korea. And I put a pretty decent dent in this one as well. The only issue with this is that, again, the price tag's a little high. So $335 for this small little 50 ml bottle. But it's a really good citrus scent. You guys know I don't like my citrus as much, but this one kind of stuck the landing for me. Really enjoy it. I know we're getting a little sidetracked here, but I might as well just talk about this one a little bit. So this one is great. My only issue or my only comment on it is performance. It is citrus based, so It does not last forever. So for that price tag, it's a little hard to recommend unless you can find it for a really good deal. Then I would recommend this one. It's an easy wear. Whenever I'm having trouble picking something out for the day, this is my go-to. I'll put on maybe like 5 sprays and get on with the day. Perfect sunny day fragrance, spring fragrance. Really nice. People have compared this one to D&G Light Blue, I believe, is what they were referring to. D&G Light Blue maybe resembles this maybe for like a split second, you know, but after that, this one just a little more dark. So really good fragrance, but it was also confusing because they had released Cedrat 37, I think the following year, or maybe even that same year, which was weird because it was another like citrus-based fragrance. So, but that one had ginger in it. But anyway, I digress. Let's go back to Monday's wearing of Queer 28. Enjoyed it a lot. We'll continue to wear this. This one is a little stronger than most, so if you don't like strong fragrances, I would stick away with this, or stick away from this, or it'll give you a headache. Slightly clingy, not too much, but go there. Or not clingy, cloying, sorry. Monday night, I had pulled out another one of my favorites, is Balenciaga Paris. I'm trying to brighten this up a little bit. So Balenciaga Paris. Perfumer was Olivier Polge. Found this one at Marshall's back in December. You know how you traditionally see the same boxes over and over again. Well, one day I walked in and I saw this Balenciaga box, and I was like, oh, that looks different. I've never seen this one before. So I picked it up, and I researched it right away, and turns out that it was Olivier Polge, and the notes consisted of iris and some other things, and it reminded me of Misia's, note breakdown. And I have Misia. Well, my girlfriend has Misia, but I love to wear it here and there. So the note breakdown kind of caught my attention, and I was like, you know what, I don't need it, let me put it back. But sure enough, I walked back there and picked it up. So could have had it for cheap, like maybe like $10 cheaper online, but I just wanted to have it right then and there. Beautiful little bottle design, kind of weird, but again, a little cap here. But this one, I guess can be Misia's sister. A lot lighter, not as aggressive as Misia, but it is just a beautiful, fruity floral, I would say. It does, I guess, lean feminine, but I love it. I just love the smell of this one. So if you can pick this one up, go ahead. I recommend it, especially if you're a fan of Chanel. It's got that Chanel DNA in there. Maybe with a little bit more fruit, a little like designer fruit. But there's two others from this line that Olivier did as well that I really want to try, but they're hard to find. So one of these days, hopefully, I'll pick it up and can have the whole collection. But overall, great fragrance. You could tell right there. This is a 75 ml or 100 ml bottle. 75 ml bottle, and I've put in a big dent since I've had it in December. Really enjoy this one. I wear it out here and there, groceries or something like that, but typically I'll use this as my nighttime fragrance. But definitely worthy enough to wear out. Yesterday was 420, so decided to pull out the Dries Van Noten Cannabis Patchouli, which I've been enjoying. yesterday's wearing was actually better than all the wearings I've had before. It was different. I put some on my wrist as well, and throughout the day I was getting some nice sillage from it, and the dry down was just really gorgeous, woody and green. The cannabis note is there on the under, like very light at the base, but it is very forward at the beginning. You know, the first hour, you will get that cannabis note. It's not burning cannabis. It's not, yeah, it's not like it's coming out of a joint or anything like that. But it's as if you were just smelling the bud or a jar of weed or cannabis. So really realistic there. Solid. I like this. I like this one a lot. But I do like my woody green fragrances. So this one fits the bill. Really versatile in my opinion. Easy to wear. A little mainstream. I would say, which I've heard a lot from the Dries line. Some reviewers were saying that it's very linear and safe. You know, not really as experimental as people were hoping for, considering Dries is a high-end fashion designer who likes to experiment and step outside the box, and he has really great patterns. But this is a safe green fragrance, I guess. And same with his other line, or with his other fragrances, that they're just very generic. But yeah, that was $420. Decided to pull out the cannabis fragrance that I have and wear that yesterday. And today I have two choices. It's a rainy day outside, that's why the video is a little bit dark. But I am going to either wear Vanilla Van or Benjoin 19 from Le Labo, which is another city exclusive from Moscow. So this is a Moscow release. Really comforting scent, resins and spices. So I've worn this one a lot on rainy days. I've also worn this one a lot on rainy days, rainy, cold days. I've used this one so much. I used it a lot last year, and I kind of gave it a break because I didn't want to waste the whole bottle already. But I did wear this, I think, last week as well. It's just I can't recommend this one enough. If you haven't got your nose on this, get your nose on this guy. So Vanilla Van from Les Indémodables. Again, this juice is really dark too. It does stain your clothing. I'm not sure if I mentioned that in my video, but it is really dark. So yeah, those are gonna be my choices for today. More than likely, I'll probably lean towards Benjoin 19 since I haven't given it any love in a while. Since back in like 4 months ago or something like that. So that'll be my scent of the day. Let me know what you guys are wearing down in the comments, or what you wore for Easter or 420 if you had any themes, like, or if you had anything that fit the bill, kind of like how I did with this one. But until the next time, I'll catch you on the next one. I'm still not sure on what I'm gonna review next. I did get a new city exclusive or whatever from Diaz and Durga, which they only made 50 bottles of this back 2 years ago, I think. And somehow some guy was selling one, and I had to snag it, considering I have like a bunch of other ones from this collection. So this one's called Lilac City. So I'm gonna review this one next, I think. Beautiful, perfect timing for the spring. And this little guy is En Passant, which is another lilac fragrances, and these two have some similarities, so I will try to dissect it as much as I can You can't really buy this one anymore, but you can buy En Passant, which is a great lilac scent for the spring. So that might be my next one. I'm not sure, but I'll catch you guys later. Thank you.